G'day and welcome to the episode. In this episode, we're going to do an update on the COVID-19 coronavirus quarantine lockdown and how it's affecting our lives here on Tablas Island. But before we do that, intro. Alrighty, let's get going with this episode. COVID-19 coronavirus quarantine lockdown update. This is an odd one. It's affected everybody. Everyone's whole planet's changed in weeks. Who would have thought this at the beginning of the year? Anyway, for us here on the island, we're 4 weeks into the lockdown now, and that was supposed to end in a couple of days, but they've extended it for an extra 2 weeks to the end of April. So we're mid-April at the moment. It's interesting how it's affected our lives here. We're hoping that there's a review today. We're hoping that they're going to open up just internal travel within the island, because at the moment it's still restricted. There's no cases of coronavirus on the island, and the island's been locked down for a month, so hopefully they do open it back up. But they did ban alcohol. Oh, why did they have to do that? That bit sucks. But other than that, like, honestly, life just goes on pretty much as normal, because most of what we need is produced on the island. They grow chickens and pigs, and there's seafood. We've got lots of rice. There's rice farms on the island. I think most of our rice is actually imported, but readily available. We've still got vegetables, like your basics, onion, garlic, carrot, potatoes, cabbage, still all available. There is a lot of stuff that's not available though, and travel is heavily restricted. So there was about 8 checkpoints between here and the nearest town, which is Santa Fe. They've all now been, I think they've all been taken down or dismantled. There's a couple of key points where you just have to check in, but getting to town to buy vegetables and basic groceries is still easy, it's no problem. But trying to get past Santa Fe is a problem. They've got the island completely locked down in terms of traveling further than you need to. So you can do it, you can get to the big towns, but you need to go and apply for permission. You need to get a pass. They only issue 6 passes a day. It takes a day to process, blah, blah, blah. Bottom line is, we don't really need it. So we're not going to town, and it doesn't matter. We're fine. All you really need is food, water, shelter, warmth. And we've got all of those things. So there are a couple of little downsides. My wife uses contact lenses, and her contact lenses have gone past their use-by date, and they're hurting her eyes, and so we can't get replacement contact lenses because the island's locked down. So that is a bit of a problem, but hopefully that eases in a couple of weeks when they start to hopefully open up a bit more inter-island travel. But for now, no contact lenses. You might have heard of an island called Boracay. It's a world-famous party island. It's actually where we got married. It's the next island over. You can actually see it when you stand on the beach here. And that's all locked down, obviously, including a no swimming ban, which is kind of up there with the hoarding toilet paper and banning alcohol thing. I don't understand that at all. So you're not allowed to swim on Boracay. But the reason I bring that up is because all of the boats that park at Boracay normally get charged an anchorage fee. So a lot of the big ones have come up here, and they're now parked out the front. And we are going, oh, spoiler alert, the walls are going up on the house. That's the next episode, so don't look at that. But the point of me bringing up Boracay is that today we have hired a big party boat that was parked out the front here. It's got a water slide and a diving board, diving platform. And so we are going to have a little bit of a party on the boat and celebrate Lynn's birthday, which is today. So I'll show you that boat now, and here's a little clip of the fun that we had. So there you have it. That wraps up our day of fun on the party boat. Really worth it. Great opportunity. Only available because of the coronavirus, ironically, because the boats can park here for free, which they have. So that wraps up this episode. Hitting the subscribe button will help you find future videos that I post. It'll help me out too. And hitting the like button would also be great, but you don't have to, of course, it's up to you. And I hope you and your family are safe and well and not going crazy during this lockdown. Hopefully everything returns to normal soon. And in the meantime, take care and thanks for watching. Bye.